fam, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys so much for joining me another week. If you are new here, my name is Tatiana, but you can call me Irie, and this is where I produce faith-based content mixed with a whole lot of other stuff that I love to do, or that will be mixed because I haven't started posting those videos as yet. But anyway, thank you guys so much for joining me, and today I want to talk to you guys about what it is really like to be a teacher, and specifically a teacher at the secondary level. I am in no ways discriminating against any type of student. I know that children are dynamic, unique. Each child learns in a different way and at a different pace, and it is definitely not my intention to chastise anybody's child or to label anybody's child, but what I'm going to be sharing with you guys is my personal experience thus far and a few ways that I have been learning how to deal with these challenges. I've been working for 6 months now at a school in my area, and one of the major challenges that I have experienced thus far are the behavioral issues. Now again, I know that a lot of these children are coming from various backgrounds, and there are so many things unknown to myself that might be going on, but I have been overwhelmed before by all the behavioral challenges that I will face in a day. And I know this is not a unique situation. There are some schools where it's even worse, but I have had experiences where kids are using expletives in my class. They are insulting each other, they mock each other, they're bullying each other. I cannot count the number of times I've had to send a child to the dean's office or try to find some type of disciplinary measure to extend to them. And it's really tiring. I remember coming home a few days crying at how overwhelmed I was by what felt like a toxic day, being in an environment where there was just chaos basically. And I'm not putting it up. Classroom can be a chaotic environment, and if you are not careful, you will physically, mentally, emotionally drain yourself and just become so overwhelmed that you can't function. And yeah, I have tried different things. I've tried talking to them. I turned motivational speaker overnight. I try these different things, and what I find is that it works in the moment, but then you return the next day and you have those same challenges working with. The second thing that I experience being a teacher is the academic drawbacks for the students. I teach students who are slow, yes, and that in itself is a challenge because it really tests your level of creativity where your lesson planning is concerned. Yeah, and I mean, it's fair to say that we don't all go in to a school expecting that it's going to be hard. I mean, we'd all want the children to be clicking like this with every topic, and it's a teacher's dream to just have a class that is academically at one level, but that has not been the case for me. I have encountered students who are way below prepromo level. I have students who are not able to write their names legibly, and I'm speaking of grade 7, grade 8 level. Well, no, not grade 8, like grade 7 level. That for me is a challenge because I want to help them, but it troubles me that they have already come so far and they are not able to complete these basic things. So yeah, that can definitely get overwhelming. Another challenge that I face being a teacher at my school is the lack of resources. And again, this is not anything unique to where I'm working, but not having the correct, or not having resources that you'd want to have to really help not only with the lessons, but to deal with some of the behavioral challenges as well really makes it difficult on a day-to-day basis. More so for the academic side though. I have classrooms where we don't have a proper whiteboard, and it's I know that there are unique little things that really get students motivated, and having a whiteboard that looks as if it has gone through a few wars I know would really distract me from learning. And again, these are our issues that we would raise as teachers, and our concerns, and they are being considered, but I know that even small details like that can make what we do really hard, because a child might be sitting there and he's so distracted by what he's seeing. He can probably barely see the words being written on the whiteboard, and he just gets distracted. So we have those things to deal with, lack of resources, and me can't bite. So the next challenge, and the last challenge I'll share with you guys, is self-esteem issues among the children, how they conduct themselves, how they speak to each other. And I know I would have touched on this before, but I really see how our males and females are carrying themselves these days, and it's really it really grinds my gears, and not in a way where I'm angry at them. I'm just angry at the fact that they don't see their worth. And so a lot of times I'll be in the classroom, and again I have to be taking on so many roles, trying to let them know, and using God's word as well, letting them know that they are fearfully and wonderfully made, that they are beautiful, that a boy shouldn't be talking to you like that, or a girl shouldn't be addressing you in that way. So listening to it really, because I want to say, like, don't you see your worth? You might not have a lot of money, your boot might have big bread, you might not have everything that you want, you might be a little bit slow, but you are special, like, you are unique, you are loved. And I really just want to get that into their brains and let them know that, listen, you don't have to skip class, because that too is diminishing your self-worth. You're saying, I'm not worthy of an education, I'm not worthy to sit in class. You are worthy of everything. And yeah, I just hope every day that they get that more and more. So yeah guys, those were some of the real challenges that I have been experiencing so far, and as I said, these aren't foreign things, but I think if a lot of teachers really speak the truth about what happens, what takes place in a day-to-day environment where they work, younger teachers, or those persons who are interested in becoming teachers, can really get an idea of what is happening. I think it doesn't matter the financial level of the school, or the accolades that the school has, or where the school is located. These things can happen at any school. It's not just quote unquote done school, right, that these things happen. And we really need to speak the truth about it and share how we deal with these things. I try to speak positively to them. Sometimes I come to work and I'm heavy, and there are a lot of things, but I try to speak positively to my students, because a lot of them have a negative internal voice. They get it from their parents, possibly. They come to school, they get it from their peers. They might get it from a taxi man who just drop them off and tell them, say them dunce and whatever. And so when they come into my space and my classroom, I try to make it as safe as a space as possible, where they can express themselves, yes, but know that you be respectful. And I try to feed them that positivity, and speak life over them. We have our devotions, we pray with them, and just try to do something different from what they already know. Anyway guys, that's all for today. Thank you guys so much for listening. And if you are a teacher watching this, let me know in the comments what are some things that you do to try and, you know, level challenges that you have in the classroom. What does your school do? Do you guys have any creative initiatives going on? Whatever it is, let me know in the comments. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. It really helps my channel a lot. And if you have not subscribed as yet, please go ahead and subscribe. We are on our way to 200 subscribers. Yes, I'm looking forward to the 200 subscribers, hopefully before the end of the year. Yeah. So yeah guys, that's all for today. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day, and I will see you in our next video. Bye.